There should be a fine for parliamentarian who fails to declare things that they know are in their name. And I am agreeing with the statement that Ms. Dalrymple's name, Will Rattigan, is called in land matter, and it is in other matters that there are questions about it. She should recuse herself from the parliament because she's sending a very strong message, and that is where this country is going. One set of mongrel dogs taking us to hell, and we're all going gladly.
She knew that she had to file this thing. The car was in her name, no question about it. And then in her statement, most recent statement, she said that I forgot to put it in the statutory declaration. So that's an admission that she owned the car, she knew she had to make the filing, but she forgot. And the reason why she said she forgot is because I think it's section 34 of the statute that says that you have to prove that the person knowingly did it. So her defense is going to be, I didn't know. Well, that's nonsense, because if she used to get she got the concession, and if she used to get the monthly upkeep for the car from the government, then of course, you have to do it. And so I'm sure,
look here, Jeffrey, let me tell you something, and just get it into your head. These people don't read the act. They don't read the act. They don't apply the rules. Don't apply to them. They are gods. Zeus came down and slept with their mothers and fathers, and I'm saying that without apology. They don't adhere to the rules, and that is why you see they should move the statute from parliament that people can't say anything in a parliament and don't become liable and go to jail, because look here, this is not something that them do every 10 years. It is required per annum for you to file these things, and you must know what your real assets are.
Yes, my viewers and subscribers, it look like the amount of vehicle them have, them don't remember this one or them don't remember that one. Boy, this a government, I don't know which one of them name no call up in a mix up or which one of them name no call up in a bangarang. Like and share the video for me. Like and share the video, my viewers and subscribers. Lady, just tell the truth about the car. Lady, just tell the truth. For God love, just tell the truth, lady. Tell the truth about the car, Why you have to put yourself through all of this bangarang? It don't look good, lady. You can't want lead. You can't want to sit up on the I seat and your integrity no good. Them say I seat kill Miss Thomas Puss. Let me repeat it for you again. I seat kill Miss Thomas Puss. Tell the truth, lady. It don't look good. My viewers and subscribers, please like and share the video and listen to the video to the end. Listen to the bangarang where I talk.
There should be a fine for parliamentarian who fails to declare things that they know are in their name. And I am agreeing with the statement that Ms. Dalrymple's name, Will Rattigan, is called in land matter, and it is in other matters that there are questions about it. She should recuse herself from the parliament because she's sending a very strong message. She's sending a very
message. Here's a problem for her. The problem for her, well, one of the problems for her, because she has a whole heap of problems. One of the problems for her is that a few years ago, the Prime Minister went to Doug Christie, the chairman of the Commission, and he asked for training, specific training having to do with integrity and ethics and all of these things we're talking about now. They received that training. They know everything about financial disclosures that there is to know because they received the training. They didn't sign the code of conduct. They haven't signed it yet. But it doesn't matter because they received the training. And the Prime Minister himself came out and said he's asked for the training. And I think he said that they received the training already. No, that training had to do with statutory declaration. So she knew that she had to file this thing. The car was in her name, no question about it. And then in her statement, most recent statement, she said that I forgot to put it in the statutory declaration. So that's an admission that she owned the car, she knew she had to make the filing, but she forgot. And the reason why she said she forgot is because I think it's section 34 of the statute that says that you have to prove that the person knowingly did it. So her defense is going to be, I didn't know. Well, that's nonsense, because if she used to get she got the concession, and if she used to get the monthly upkeep for the car from the government, then of course, you have to do it. And so I'm sure, look, here's the thing. This prosecutor for the Integrity Commission, she refused to prosecute the Prime Minister because she said there wasn't enough evidence there. She refused to prosecute the people associated with that event because she said even though there was enough evidence, there was an abuse of process issue. Now she's saying, I want to prosecute the speaker. So what we should do is let her prosecute the speaker. We have to, if she wouldn't prosecute a case because of an abuse of process, then what that says is that she's crossing her T's and dotting the I's. So let's see the evidence. Let her put her case on.
All right.
Forget about what this. Go ahead, Jeffrey.
Yes, what we was talking about the act. Members of Parliament are required to declare their assets, gift, and income under Section 43 of the Integrity Commission Act and Section 15 of the Parliament Integrity of Members Act.
Look here, Jeffrey, let me tell you something, and just get it into your head. These people don't read the act. They don't read the act. They don't apply the rules. Don't apply to them. They are gods. Zeus came down and slept with their mothers and fathers, and I'm saying that without apology. They don't adhere to the rules, and that is why you see they should move the statute from Parliament that people can't say anything in a Parliament and don't become liable and go to jail, Because look here, this is not something that them do every 10 years, It is required per annum for you to file these things, and you must know what your real assets are, because let me tell you something, Jeffrey. If I was the prosecutor, I would ask her a copy of her will, because she must will out something, but it's sell already, so that not sell. But she must have these things that if in the event of death, she has to distribute them wisely. And that would just go to show how unfair these people are in carrying out their duties to the Jamaican people to ensure that open transparency and their integrity are in touch. The speaker, let the prosecution as well say, prosecute her. The prosecution might have been afraid to go up against Andrew Hollis. And on that note, I would like to big up Greg Christie. Greg Christie took some hard lick when he was Contractor General, and I'm happy to see him wheel and come again. I think that we need to beef up some support behind Greg Christie, because he's one of the very few people who will hold the wrong and strong people to account. And so I would love for the prosecution to now prosecute. I tell you that Will Rattigan threw a stone into the pond, and it is having a ripple effect. I would like this prosecution to really beef up the investigation. Prosecute the speaker. Hold and let this be the example by which everybody else will have to fall in line. Too much. When is it going to be too much for these people to continue to behave as if they are God Almighty to this country and they get away with everything? And this is why you see a lot of our young people and our citizens do not respect the Jamaican law. They watch these politicians and leaders break them every day, and so they are now at a point where they absolutely don't care because they don't see it work. You see the video going out without the soldier beat the citizen down in West Kingston with the gun these people are trained to have restraint. It's just too much. It is just too much that we behave this way. We must constrain ourselves if this country going to grow. And I'm so glad that I'm on the side of the champions that are pushing for a change in Jamaica. And with that, Will Rattigan, we need a group of lawyers who are trained in constitution and can speak on the fundamentals of the act as they are in the constitution in the various sections. And we must start bringing more matters before the court to prosecute corrupt leadership at every level until them realize that we're not enough is enough and we're not sit down and take no more.
I am trying to find the audio and the thing about Dalrymple. And the,
Jeffrey, to tell you the truth, you give that woman here too much time. We want the prosecutor for prosecutor. At times, we see some politician that got jail. That is what we need to see.
Look, based on what Wilfred Rattigan just said to us, you know, about the DPP. In Wilfred Rattigan?
Yeah.
About the DPP.
Yeah.
The whole thing with Dalrymple can go in front of the DPP, and she said there's nothing wrong. And Dalrymple's gone scotch-free.
No, she needs the DPP would have to recuse herself from anything to do with government. If government is willing to bend the law to keep you in that role, because you are the only person who went to Norman Manley Law School and was vested with the knowledge and the infinite wisdom that them can't say goodbye, baby, after them can't show us what you have done significant to that office. She will have to recuse herself because she's compromised. Nothing that the DPP says anymore is of value to the Jamaican people. It is only to those who she served. And I think that that woman comes from such a decent family that she should know that the Jamaican people have no confidence in her office anymore. She should recuse herself from anything the Jamaica Labour Party asks her to execute. There are people in her office that are waiting in with Lisa Palmer, Jeremy Taylor, that are waiting, that have shown that them have the mettle and the oomph, and she needs to go off in the night. She should go gently into the night. So if the government place it before her, it is because all of them are in a collusion. And that is where this country is going. One set of mongrel dogs taking us to hell, and we're all going gladly.
Mr. Rattigan.
But that's the reality. That's the reality, unfortunately. So the DPP is not going to do anything, is she? She will, at that time, she will just say, I'm not going to prosecute. That's what will happen. She's not going to prosecute the 6 people, and she's not going to prosecute Dalrymple. Unfortunately.
No, but look, hey, John, you know what is cruel? CTOC knows that there are 6 politicians. Fraud Squad knows that there are 6 politicians under scrutiny. The Jamaican people must not know who their gods are, who does these things, but you can prosecute a man who picks Aki on Crown land to make a living for himself. Even the Bible said it. If a man steals because he's hungry and you can prove it, then he is to be given mercy. Those who lead us very well knowing that the laws are there for the few and for the many, but not for the few privileged. Why would you have an attorney general put herself out there and says, look, we're putting a gag order on an institution that is constituted in Jamaica, and you don't have enough lawyers in this country with the backbone, spineless jellyfish, because if you're not paying them millions of dollars, then they don't stand up for anything. We have too many greedy people in Jamaica. The few greedy are killing the rest of us, John. They are like Amazon killing out the life of the plants that need it for air. And that's just the truth. These people are corrupt. Young people don't believe them. Young people, the future of this country do not believe in Andrew Holness, but believe in the DPP, do not believe in the leadership of the church. And yet still these people are telling you, oh, they are the best hope. I hope that the Jamaican people get up, because they're like victims in domestic violence. They get beaten left, right, and center. They are so beaten down. And what we need to give them, Rattigan, is a little, where you say that we need to give them some awaiting juice. We need to create a juice called the awakening juice that will give them some spine, because we have become a spineless jellyfish. This is the country of Garvey. the man who fought for the freedom of the whole world. This is the country of Sam, Paul, William Gordon, and Nanya the Maroon. And we have become like wag dogs with our leg, taking licks from these people who, when them leave us, they are far better than us. We have deplorable hospital, deplorable education system, deplorable economy, deplorable utility services. And all we sit down and do is wait for 5 years to get our $5,000 to go vote for Potiphar's wife to be returned to the house so she can send more people to prison for things that they didn't do.
Well, as I said, Luke.
Yes, my viewers and subscribers, never have we ever seen a government involved in so much corruption, name call up in a mix-up, peer red flags around them name, peer big white elephant stand up over them head. Ufa name the call up in a mix-up and corruption and illicit enrichment, I tell lie, and I make false declaration. My viewers and subscribers, how can the people be leading us and their names is called up in all kind of corruption? How can they want to lead and them in a bangarang? They must lead from the front with integrity and dignity, and it is obvious they don't have any. Not one member of the Jamaica Labour Party signed the Integrity Code of Ethics. Not one of them. Not one of them. So they're telling us plainly that them not have no integrity. That's why them can't sign it. This lady right now, I gotta say she not member about this and she not member about that and loan. Oh, you forget loan from Sagicor Bank. If you go buy car overseas and sister and husband, it is alleged take out loan or whatever. Boy, my viewers and subscribers, everything surround them people and name mix up in a bangarang. We hear about one land at Barnett Street where her name mix up in a bangarang. We hear about how she did involve in a one garbage business, dumping, and she did get arrested and the case not come of it. Will the same thing happen with this case? Will nothing become of it? Jamaica get tired of one of a true lady and it don't look good. You need to step away from the case. You need to step off of the high seat and go sit down on her back and wait till the investigation done. And after you're free, you can come back up top. But for now, step down. You're not going good. We don't want to see you up there. Please like and share the video. Remember to subscribe. Big up on yourself.